going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's MLB picks are for Friday, July 25th. Yes, July 25th. We're getting really close to football season here. I have recorded all of my predictions for each game, NFL Week 1. I'm going to work on editing those and uploading those for you guys. Friendly reminder, man, just like all these past years here on my YouTube channel, I predict every game every day. That includes MLB baseball, but will include the upcoming football season, both college and pro. So definitely hit that subscribe button, guys. Drop a like on today's video. Hopefully we can pick some winners. I've definitely cooled off over the last 2 days. Back-to-back losing days is what it is, man. I mean, yesterday we went 0-1. We did have a tie. I'm not going to really count that. I put it on my record, of course, on the screen for you guys, but 0-1 pretty much. Half unit we had on Cleveland, first 5 innings money line. That just pushed. It was tied after 5. And then we went with the Padres Cardinals first 5 innings under. Darvish, really bad numbers this year. I thought against the Cardinals team, it was a great opportunity for him to actually pitch a solid game. At the same time, Sonny Gray coming off a really rough start against kind of a pedestrian Padres offense. I thought both of those starters would have actually had a pretty good game. I was only thinking 2 or 3 runs, through the first 5 innings. And man, it was like fireworks. One of the more offensive oriented games I've seen this year. So, hey, that's baseball. It's one of the unique sports where the variance of what you can get on any given day is extremely large. That's why managing your money correctly with a correct unit size and managing your bankroll as a whole is the number one most important factor. It's not anything else. It's managing your money correctly. You're not going to win every day in baseball. You're not going to win every week in baseball. The goal is have the season as a whole in profit. I've never had a losing season. I don't plan on it. We just went on an absolute tear for 3 weeks, cooled off for a couple of days. Now, hopefully we can get hot again, finish off the MLB season with one more really big, nice run to get the season into a really nice, profitable form. And then we're going to go ahead and say sayonara, put another winning season in the books, and head on to football. So that's the current plan right now. If you're on the text list, it's the people that join at the very end of a hot streak. They're like, oh man, this guy just won 3 weeks straight. I got to get involved. And then I have a couple losing days and you're sad about it. It's the people that stay on that text list through the good and through the bad. They get to actually enjoy, the fruits of my labor going on these big runs when they do come. So hopefully we can finish up the MLB season with one more nice big 2-3 week run and put some decent profit in our pocket here. But yeah, let's pick some games here for Friday. It is a nice slate. Thursday's slate was really ugly. That's why I only had 2 plays. It's probably why we lost the one. It's baseball, man. It's baseball. And with the trade deadline and all that stuff, it's kind of some weird moving parts right now. It's kind of funky. But I like this Friday slate. I took a brief look at it. But let's go over every game. Let's pick some winners, man. Hopefully this is a good slate. We need some new series, We need some new series here. Man, those last series, the slates were just so ugly. They were just horrible, man. But no excuses. We move on. We put it behind us. That's why we manage our money correctly. A couple losing days, only a difference of a few units. So if we put together a nice, weekend, we're right back in the plus. So looking forward to that. Friday here, the earliest game is at 4 p.m. Eastern. So you guys can definitely hop on my text list anytime before then, and I'll just send the text right to your phone. Again, it's on the bottom of the screen, but a friendly reminder, if you want to get on my pick on my premium picks list, the text list, I should say, danspicks.net. The link's right in the description. That's my website. Everything gets sent directly to your phone. What my plays are, what the odds of those plays are, how many units I put on each wager. Just copy them. I win every sport every year. It's really that simple. You can scroll through years and years and years of videos here on YouTube if you want. Marlins and the Brew Crew. Not really a fan of the pitching here. Can we trust the Marlins? Is Mr. Peralta going to have a good game? My gut feeling thinks that, he's actually going to pitch well, and the Brewers can just kind of cruise to like a 5-1 game and it goes under. I'm going to go over. Hopefully the Marlins can do their part. I do think the Brew Crew should get some offense going. Maybe just look at a team total over for Milwaukee. D-backs, Pirates, Nelson, Burrows, got to be an over. It's got to be an over for me. Yeah, I just can't get there. I'd lean Diamondbacks too, but the price does look a little bit short. Burrows, man, he's got pretty good stuff this year. I just think he's due for negative regression. I'm going to go over the total. Rockies, Orioles, Freeland, and Kramer should be offense here. I worry a little bit about the Rocky side, and a lot of these Orioles games are kind of lame too. I'm still going to go over the total in this one. Phillies, Yankees, Walker and Warren. I think we have a little bit of a pitching advantage for the Yankees. I'd look at the Yankees team total over. I'd look at the Yankees in the first 5 innings on the money line. Both of those bets are fine with me. And honestly, if it's tight late, I think the Phillies can steal the game. So I'd keep it to the first 5 innings there. Blue Jays and Tigers, Berrios and Montero. I mean, man, the price looks really weird. Is it just because the sample size? Is it just because of the Tigers' record? I'm not really a Montero guy. We've seen the Blue Jays offense. Well, we're really going to pass up the Blue Jays here? Baseball's a weird sport. There is a lot of variance. I'm going to look at the Blue Jays. I think the Tigers have kind of done their best baseball for the year. Rays and Reds, Zach Littell, Nick Martinez should be an over, but it's a really high total, especially for that ballpark, which scares me. But we should get some offense. So I can't let I can't get talked out of it. I'm going to go with the over. I think we're going to get offense in this game. We should get offense in this game. Dodgers, Red Sox, kind of a fun series in my opinion. And this is actually pretty good pitching in this series. I'm going to go under the total here. A little bit scary with, the game being at Fenway and, the people that are on both of these rosters, but maybe we keep it to the first 5 innings, right? First 5 under I like. You could probably find a nice price on a 5 out there as well for that total. Padres, Cardinals, Pavetta and Michaelis. I mean, I want to go over, but what did I do yesterday? I bet the under with Darvish and Sonny Gray, and it was like the home run derby. So now what? I kind of like the over, and it's going to be a 3-1 game. I mean, hey, to be honest, that's baseball in a nutshell. I don't care. I'm going to go over here. Not a fan of the pitching. The teams suck, and maybe yesterday was like the one random game. Go figure with my luck. I play a first 5 under, and the teams go absolutely crazy. Hopefully they didn't get all their offense out of their system. I'm going to go with an over here. And I'd probably come back to the Cardinals on the money line. Cubs, White Sox, Imanaga should be able to get it done. First 5 innings, Cubs, sure. Next. Braves, Rangers, Wentz and Eovaldi, probably a Rangers spot, but probably an over is better. Nationals, Twins, Mackenzie Gore here going against Matthews. I don't know. Kind of tempted to take a shot on the Nationals on the money line, to be honest. I'd also lean over in that game. Guardians, Royals, kind of a bland series. Williams and Michael Wacha should get some offense, though. I'm going to go over. Offense for the Royals usually better at home, so hopefully that'll help. Mariners with the big trade. Getting Naylor over there. Should help the offense a little bit. Woo on the mound, and that's a pitching advantage. I'm going to bet it. First 5 innings. If you're going to force me to bet this game, that's what I'll be betting. Seattle Mariners, money line, first 5 innings. And then Mets, Giants. If I was forced to bet on this one, I don't know. Looks like a pretty good price here on the Giants, to be honest. I'd probably go with the first 5 innings under and lean towards the Giants in that one. So there's Friday. And hopefully I can get to those NFL videos for you guys soon. Might have some special guests coming on the channel quite soon to talk more football. People on the premium text list will be getting football futures bets sent out shortly. So a lot of stuff coming down here. Can't wait for football season. It's going to be here before you know it. Time's been going fast. Thank God. So let's stay focused here. Let's lock in on baseball. Let's put together another really, really good 2 to 3 weeks of MLB. And then let's go ahead and kiss that goodbye. We'll put some money in our pocket. We'll call it another winning season. Hopefully. I mean, nothing's a guarantee. I could lose every single pick the whole rest of the way. I'm not from the future. But hey, based on my large resume of work in this industry, we're going to be just fine. So everybody on the text list, cool off for a couple days. Makes a lot of sense. We just won for 3 weeks straight. Gained almost 20 units of profit in that time span. You're not going to win like that just forever. So the cool off was needed. If you look at stocks, right, you go up a nice chunk and then you kind of cool off. Maybe you go down a little. and then another nice surge, right? Good week for the markets. And then, you know, blah, 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 a little bit of sideways, a little bit of down, a little bit of chop, up again. So let's go up again. See you guys in the next video.